There we go. I wonder...
So now you're going to have to go in with your phone and share the live link to Discord and Facebook.
I wonder, are we sounding okay? Are we coming through good? I just want to make sure we're coming through okay.
I don't know. We got one viewer. If they could tell us whether we're
coming through okay or what's... I'll tell you right now.
Testing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, it's working.
Yep, it's working. Yep, it's working.
Okay, that's good to know. The mics are working.
Alright, so you want to share that to Discord?
Oh yeah,
and
I can.
Facebook?
Yep. How's everybody doing? Welcome.
Who all do we have? I don't even see the list.
Yeah, it won't show up. Like we just started only a minute. Sometimes it takes a half an hour for someone to come in.
Well, it shows 2, but I don't know.
That's one is me.
A little bit chilly.
Yeah, a little bit. Not bad.
Oh, no. From one left.
Oh, yeah. That's because we're still getting set up. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. We are currently in Indian Head right now, just hanging out on the benches because we are locked out of the theater. So we can't go back until tonight.
And we're only locked out because we left, so we had to lock the building up.
Yeah, we had left to go get something to eat.
And without keys or anything,
it's hard to get back in.
Yeah.
And there's Tom. I mean, David.
But we should be headed back probably about 6:30 or so.
Something like that, yeah, 6:30 to watch a movie. We get to watch a movie there.
Yeah, a movie with Jason
Statham.
Jason
Working Man.
Statham.
We're gonna watch.
Working Man.
Yeah.
Starts at 7:30. Admission's $10.
Which is actually a good price.
It's a very good price. Nice theater. Been inside of it. It's I like it.
It is nice. It is a really good looking theater.
Looking forward to actually sitting back and
enjoying a movie before we get our ghost hunting on.
So with that being said, if anybody wants to join us and they're close by Indian Head,
feel free to stop by. It's a
great night. Drop off $10 at the door.
Yep.
Get in, watch a really good movie. Meet us if you want to meet us. If not, whatever. Don't mind saying hello to people who like to watch our videos and see what's going on.
It's actually beautiful out today. Looks like it might rain. Wish you could. You live all the way in the U.S.
We won't tell nobody.
Hope you're doing good, David. I haven't seen you around in a while. Haven't seen you on Discord in a bit.
I feel like we're going to have a good investigation tonight.
Yeah, I feel the same. I was thinking the same thing. I think it's going to be a good night. We went and did our walk around and everything, and I feel like there's a lot of activity there. Personally, I feel like there was lots that could happen tonight.
Jackie was by. She did her walkthrough. She did her fillings and things that a medium does.
Yeah.
She had some really good, interesting feedback. And then we had the interview with the owner, who had some really interesting information.
Mm-hmm.
And when you watch the video, I'm not going to say, but when you watch the video, there's a bit of good information that goes together that will be pieced together for you to check out.
Exactly. You have 2 surgeries coming up.
So yeah, it's quite interesting what we found out.
Yeah, it really
to say
is.
the least.
Let me know if the audio is coming through, okay? We're testing out new mics.
Yeah, David, can you hear us fine? Are we coming through clear?
Are we coming through clear? Very clear? I forgot the wind socks at the theater, so hopefully we're not getting too many wind noises. But it's actually not bad out here. It's not bad at all. It's very calm and...
Well, the wind's coming from my right, and my microphone is protected with my hat on my left, so shouldn't be much wind blowing into it.
Yeah. You hear us fine? Perfect. That's what we are wanting. But I hope everyone's doing good. It's been a while since we've posted any investigations or been on an investigation. I think last one we did was Buddy's Pub. That was last year.
The last one we done together.
Yeah.
The very last one was when you went by yourself up Duck Lake.
Yes, that was the last one, but I don't count that one because it never got posted.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get to make that investigation. But this is the first one for 2025.
It is the first one, and it's my first time back up here in 5 years. Last time we came to Indian Head, we investigated the Screaming House. And you weren't even a thought yet on the channel.
No.
We were less than 100 subscribers back then.
So it's 5 years for him being back here in Indian Head. And it's only been maybe 24 hours since the last time I was in Indian Head. I'm usually in Indian Head on a daily basis. I live within 15 minutes from here, just up the road. So I'm always stopping in, grabbing a coffee from Timmy's, or visiting a good friend here in town.
She wants to know what you did to your hand.
Not a thing.
See, there's nothing wrong with it.
Works just fine. This one, yeah, it's getting a spare tire out from underneath a van was a very interesting task that did not do well for me. You have to unscrew a bolt from the top that lowers the cage from the bottom, but the tire was not lowering it. So like an idiot, I reached my hand underneath and grabbed a hold of the cage, and when I was turning from the top, it spun around and got my hand real good. So yeah, not my proudest moment. That's just the short of.
How's everyone else doing? We got more locations to come. We got another location coming up in Wolseley. I'm looking into several locations. And did I tell you about the one in Knossi Lake?
No, you didn't.
I didn't tell you about that one. So for those of you that have been watching the YouTube channel for a while, you know that many years ago we investigated the Moosehead Inn, and only a week after our video uploaded to YouTube, the Moosehead burnt down. And a lot of people ask me, what do you think's gonna happen? Oh, there's a gopher. Squirrel. Anyways, a lot of people ask me, what do you think is going to happen to the spirits of the Moosehead Inn? Where do you think they're going to go? What do you think is going to happen to them? And it looks like we got our answer. My uncle actually knows the owner of the store next door, And she says ever since the Moosehead burnt down, the activity in the store has gotten bad. It's been very active when it wasn't before, and now it is. So I'm gonna see if I can get in touch with this lady and see if we can get an investigation there to see if we can maybe communicate with some of the spirits that may have left the Moosehead.
So she thinks that the spirits that was at the Moosehead Inn
have now moved to her store next door.
So what would cause them to move? What would be at the store that would...
I don't know. Well, you see, the store is almost as old as the Moosehead. That was, when we went there, Dale told me that store was the competition for the Moosehead. That there was always like a feud between them. And now that the building's gone, the spirits have nowhere else to go but next door to that building. So
I wonder if there was anything in the building that got moved to the store that they're attached to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some kind of an attachment, something.
So I'm going to see if maybe we can go back to Kenosi. This whole year is going to be crazy for me. We're going back to Wolseley, which... that was a lot. Like, it's been 5 years since I've been in Wolseley. That was, last time I was down here, Screaming House. We investigated, and we stayed in Wolseley and drove through Wolseley and passed right by the courthouse.
I used to live in Wolseley.
I know.
I've been past the courthouse. I've taken many of pictures of the courthouse. I've actually questioned the town about the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily this year sent out the email.
I sent them a letter this year.
And they had their town meeting and voted and says, yep, we'll let these let Purgatory Ventures come in and do an investigation and see if they can't find the spirits.
Yep. So we got lucky this year. We also investigated the first cemetery there too, 5 years ago. Like, all of our very first videos on the channel comes from this area. Besides the back of our church, because that was the other one. That was our second video on the channel. And then the third was the Screaming House. And the fourth was the Screaming House, and then our fifth was the cemetery, Wolseley Cemetery.
When we do Wolseley, I like to take, in our downtime, I like to take a ride out to the first cemetery again and take a look around.
I'd like to take a look around there too.
And then I want to take you just south of Wolseley to Greenville Cemetery, where Rosa Moore, the little girl that was murdered, is buried.
Greenville Cemetery is supposed to be very haunted. It's actually in Saskatchewan's top 5 most haunted cemeteries in Saskatchewan.
It's only 15 minutes south of Wolseley.
Okay, well then we'll go there because I heard that's supposed to be one of the most haunted cemeteries in Saskatchewan. That and Kronsberg. But at Kronsberg, I feel like it wasn't that haunted to get that, that scoring of #1. I didn't feel that.
Well, but you got to remember, not everything happens every single night.
Yeah, that is true.
You can go to a place and investigate it 5 times, catch no evidence. Go back on your 6th time, or someone else goes in.
Yeah.
And then they decide, hey, we're gonna start being active, and then you catch your evidence. You don't always catch them your first trip out. That's something that is a misconception. Everybody thinks when you go out, the place is haunted, you catch all these evidence. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to investigate it multiple times before you
get something.
And that's one thing a lot of investigators don't show.
And that's why
they only show the videos where you capture, because no one's going to want to watch a video if you don't have any evidence. But they fail to say, look, this is the way it is. We didn't get any evidence the first couple times. This is our 3rd trip. Here's our video because we finally got evidence.
That's why we like to go to a place, 2, maybe 3 times. I know Tommy Douglas Center, we've been there 4 or 5 times now.
And every piece of evidence has always been different.
It's always been different. I know you want to go back to the Tommy Douglas Center. And, right now I'm thinking next year maybe. I'm thinking next year. We should probably go back because it's been, I want to give it a few years gap. Like, I even want to give it more time before we go back.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to oversaturate. I mean, there is a such thing as getting on the spirit's nerves to the point they don't want nothing to do with you anymore.
Yeah, because we've been there 4 times in a row.
And no, I apologize. He has not shown me any of your projects you've done on your CNC machine.
I have not. I forgot. I have not showed you any. You're also welcome to send them to Tom on Discord as well.
No.
He did some really cool projects, actually.
Yeah, you didn't show me a single one.
No, I didn't. Because I got busy. He's also welcome to send them to you on Discord.
This is what it's like when you're working with someone that is your son's age. So I got to look at him like my own child. Like, really? You didn't tell me this? Smarten up, boy. First time wearing the shirt since I bought it.
First time wearing the hat.
I wear this hat on a daily.
I know. But first time wearing it in a video.
For the video.
Channel. Yeah.
So, sorry if I'm sitting weird and
Oh yeah.
I don't like the way the camera looks.
My brand new hat, I just got this one. Saskatchewan flag on that side. Nothing on that side. And then on the back, got a little ghost.
And mine, Purgatory Adventures, obviously nothing. It might make a noise, but Saskatchewan right there. Little ghost on the back. I like this hat over his.
I like my hat over his.
These are real hats. Those are for show.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's missing the round sticker on the bill, you know, because you keep your bill flat with the sticker on it. Yeah, he's missing that.
It disappeared. It fell off.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't leave it on.
Yeah, well, on stock. Actually, I don't even think it came with one. To be honest. It's getting chilly out here, hey? It just kind of started getting cold once the sun disappeared. There's snow on the way.
Don't say that. I was looking at my memories on Facebook yesterday.
Yeah.
And April 11th
My grandma.
of last year, we was under blizzard of the century warning for the next couple of days.
Yep.
So, yeah, this time last year we was in a freaking blizzard.
It's Nathan.
Well, there's someone I hadn't seen in a coon's ages. What's
Been a
happening, fella?
while.
You're in the wrong place.
Should be here with us.
Should be. Your rightful spot, dude.
Oh! Our thing's falling over.
It's a picnic table.
Our stand is falling over.
Well, we wasn't prepared.
We were not prepared at all. My phone is at 47%.
We was going to do the live from the theater, but then decided to go get some food, which then we had to lock the theater and we can't get back in. So now
we're now locked out. So that's why we're at the Big Head in Indian Head. The Big Head.
kind of the entrance. So
Yep. Watching all the cars go by.
everybody's looking over like, oh, they must be on TikTok or something with the cameras out.
Yeah.
We have the big TikTok. See, we even got TikTok
We even got
microphones
I got
now.
the new mics.
Yeah, like they do on TikTok. We put them on
Yeah.
our hat. We're true influencers now.
True influencers. We should be having crispy, clean audio because I paid good money for those.
Well, I keep readjusting my hat, so I'm sure I'm causing.
You're causing a lot of noise, yeah.
Sorry, I'll try not to move my hat.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. These mics are so good, I'm pretty sure you can move your hat and it'll still sound good.
Tell me if I move my hat, does it make a noise? Probably then, because I hit my glasses.
We were in the theater and we just finished up our interview, and Tom was listening to the microphones live. You can listen to them live. So I can go like a mile away and Tom can review it in somewhere else, and we can be talking and he can hear us clear as day. Both microphones at the same time.
I got the headphones in while he's doing his interview.
and she takes off her microphone and there's a magnet that clicks to the back, and she clicked her microphone in when he had the earphone in and just blew his eardrums right out of his head.
I was like, ah!
And she's like, oh, sorry. It was kind of funny.
Just wind when we took it off. Nathan said he didn't hear anything when I moved my hat. And then just wind.
Oh, just wind. I forgot. So here's the thing. They do come with
little fuzzy socks.
Yeah, a windsock, but they're in the movie theater locked in my backpack or in my audio box. So we're just doing it without it.
That's okay.
Got a car pulling up.
Yeah, get some locals.
Ding dong.
Yeah, got some locals. They pull up, see us on phone, whatever. They want to get in on the action.
Yep.
Yeah, see, it's even got my name on
Yep,
this one.
mine's got my name on it here.
So it's
gotta
not. Me looking at the screen says Mott, but it's probably backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards. They're
T-O-M.
definitely backwards.
So we took a ride down to the Screaming House, got some photos of the house.
Yeah, and I got some drone shots and a whole bunch of. There's gonna be some callbacks to the Screaming House.
The house is pretty well ran down, so
Yeah,
I'm not sure how comfortable I am of going inside the actual dwelling.
Hey, I mean, if Nathan can do it, I'm pretty sure we can do it.
That was what, 5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago.
I understand the house is over 100 years old, but still.
We'll tack on 5 more years.
The east wall, I don't know if you walked over that far, was
It's kind of
crumbling.
cracked, yeah.
The foundation's already cracking on it, crumbling.
I don't know if I want to go back there and do an investigation again. I feel like that's kind of over and done with. Instead, I'm just going to do some callbacks to it.
I didn't even really feel anything when we was
I
out
didn't
there.
really feel anything either. Compared to the theater, I walked in and went upstairs, and as soon as I walked upstairs, I was just like, whoa, there is something here.
You said theater?
Yeah, the theater.
Okay.
Upstairs. When I walked upstairs at the theater, I
It
went,
sounded like you
whoa.
was saying the feeder, and I'm like, what feeder? But it's a theater.
Theater, not feeder.
You're not clear with your words.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you just need to clear the stuff out of your ears.
How about you just talk a little bit clearer?
Yeah, we're glad to be back. We really missed, going to locations. I missed going to locations.
Well, like he was saying, so far we got this one. Wosley is definitely a go.
It's definitely happening.
It's already in the works. We
Yep.
just got to show up on the date we agreed upon.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly going to Duck Lake Museum.
That's possible. That's not confirmed yet.
Not confirmed. Possible. So right there's 3 investigations.
Yeah.
He's going to try to get Kenosi. That'd be 4 investigations. Personally, I want to go back to the stables. I don't know. We have to talk
I think
see if we can get permission.
I'm pretty sure we will.
Well, once we get confirmation, then we'll know for sure.
Yeah.
The reason why I want to go back there is our first investigation was really off the wall.
It was insane.
It was insane. Actually, almost left. Decided not to leave. There were some things that happened behind the scenes that no one knows because we didn't catch it on film.
No.
So it'd be a good time to bring that
Back up and talk about it.
talk about what happened, and I feel like the best time to talk about what happened is while we're actually doing.
And there was some evidence that we captured that we actually connected to something that Jackie told us earlier that we never mentioned in the video because we never connected the dots until recently.
So we'd like to add those
We'd like
two
to add
together
that
and
back
show
up.
you that what she had felt, what she had seen, and then what happened later that night. Put those 2 clips together and let you see, and it's like wow.
It's wow.
Yeah,
You never even thought about it in the moment until was it you that said that?
I told you.
You told me, and I was just like, whoa.
I said, you remember when this happened? He was like, yeah. I said, you remember when she said this? He's like, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah,
the light came
the
on.
light bulb just came on. And then that's kind of why we want to go back. We also got other returns. We got other locations we're trying to get.
I also want to go back because we had a period of time where each one of us would go into the barn by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And in this instance, I wasn't able to walk in by myself.
Yeah.
So I want to redeem myself and make that move.
Which is why you should start practicing now, being by yourself in locations with something.
I didn't say why.
In something good, in a good environment where there's nothing bad. Because whatever's at the barn, I believe to be bad.
There was no collaboration needed from you on that. We'll just say I didn't have an easy feeling at the barn, so
yeah, it was very.
So I want to redeem myself and make that push. And then, not disclosing too much, I know there's a place that Curtis and Nathan had investigated in the past, and I mentioned to Curtis, I think their follow-up needs to happen to see if anything's changed or if it's gotten worse.
It's still the same.
I'll let him contact whoever it is, wherever it is, and if they get permission, then that's another location for you.
I don't know where exactly or when we're gonna do it, but there's some people back there. I'm gonna block them out. They're just taking pictures. I'll definitely be watching. Well, glad to have you watching. Just gonna keep my hand. There's some people behind us taking pictures and stuff. We're in a touristy spot. Well, glad to have you watching. Glad you're here watching us. I wish we could actually go into the theater right now and show you guys around and do a little bit of investigating now.
Yeah, I wish we could have done the live inside the theater.
But, it is what it is.
I did put up some photos on Facebook showing the inside of it, so the only difference is those are still photos versus actually walking, but it's the same thing. And that's the cool thing about these new mics. You really don't have to talk loud.
You don't really have to talk loud at all.
No.
And they get picked up pretty good.
So it's not like we're being obnoxious.
Yeah, exactly. I wish I would have had these years ago when I started the channel. Because it would have done wonders at the, we investigated the Saskatchewan hotel. We were walking around in there. Yeah, they're just taking pictures.
What time you got?
29 minutes we've been live for. Man, it got really cold really fast.
What time do you have?
What time do I have? 5:18. That was fun, lol. See what you're missing out on by leaving the channel? You're missing out on all the fun. Now we get to go enjoy a movie.
Boo.
Never know what you'll get in a still photo. We need to try that, actually.
Yeah.
You ever seen those people, they walk around with their cell phones and they take pictures in the complete dark with the flash on and they catch stuff?
Pareidolia?
Not pareidolia, like they actually catch stuff. Like, not pareidolia.
I mean, I've taken pictures and I've zoomed in and looked and seen what looks like faces looking out of windows and stuff, but...
Yeah, exactly. I caught something like that, but you can make out details in the face. And that's how you know it's not pareidolia. If you can, like, see and make out shapes of the face. I'll have to show you that picture sometime. I think I have it on my YouTube channel. I caught a really good photo of a ghost from Criddle Farm. Yeah, I wish we could be inside the feeder doing some stuff for you guys, but
no, somebody had to go eat. Somebody had to go get photos.
Hey,
and
I never
videos.
ate since yesterday. I finally ate though, so now I feel a lot better. And I'm probably gonna get myself some popcorn. I know Tom's gonna get some popcorn. Right, Tom?
Probably not.
Probably not?
No.
No?
I don't like it when it gets stuck in my throat and I got a cough and everything.
Oh. I love popcorn. It's one of my favorites. Did I lock my car? Probably should. Doesn't reach from here.
I won't be worried about it.
Why?
Because it's right here.
Yeah.
It's beside us. It takes someone special to break into a car when you're next to it. Nathan means when he gets his tremors fixed.
Oh, I was confused by that. I'm like, when you get your tremors? I hate waiting for 6:30. 6:30 is an hour away. We've already killed a few hours already, doing all of our B-roll and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what to talk about on live.
I don't really know what to talk about. Maybe you guys can help us talk about some stuff. Do you got any questions you'd like to ask us?
Matter of fact, I'm thinking about moving the phone to the car.
I'm thinking about moving it too. It's kind of chilly out here. We're going to take you guys into our vehicle where it's warm. Here, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Oh. You get to look at my ugly mug while we're walking.
Yep.
We'll go sit in the vehicle. Got a little bit chilly out.
Got a little bit.
There it is, the big head again. Big head. Maybe you can see the back of it. There's the back of the headdress. It's at the Indian Head Welcoming Center. Oh. So now
It's a lot warmer in here. Here, let me see it. Like this. There we go.
that works.
That works good.
Oh,
Oh, I'm hitting your buttons. I can't move it though. Can't drive because it's barely in there. Share it on your Facebook. Perfect.
can you still hear us okay now that we moved?
Yeah, we sounding good now? Should be able to hear. Yeah, I like these way better because you don't have that big microphone on top of the camera.
Oh yeah. It's more discreet.
It is more discreet. And those other cameras are way more expensive than these.
Hey David, since we moved from outside into the car, are we still sounding okay?
Do we sound very clear and crisp? This head is very popular. There's a lot of people pulling up.
Okay, perfect. Maybe we'll get to play with the Aztec death whistle tonight.
I want to mount this. I want to put this right here.
Get you some double-sided tape.
I know. I'm going to.
Well, that's could have already been done.
Whenever I think of getting double-sided tape.
But for the time being, I want to blow that next to the basement. I printed that on my 3D printer.
Yep. I keep it in my car as a little decoration. Oh my god.
I was trying to keep it nice.
I know you were. After I said it, I'm like, I know what I just said. Oh.
I was letting it pass.
Yeah,
wasn't going to say a word.
So was I.
Not David.
Not David.
Let
David
it go.
capitalized on it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. Not me. Yeah, we know.
Sometimes a little all you got to get.
I wish your buttons weren't right there. I can't even drive with it.
You got to slide it.
I can't, because there's this here. But it's got to be tight in order to hold it. And I can't flip it the other way because this.
Well, tilt it. Like, slide the bottom forward and the top back. Man's messing up my phone.
We back? We good?
Yeah.
I fixed it. I adjusted my my stand. So now it shouldn't, hopefully shouldn't do that. It actually holds it a lot better. There we go. Yeah, because I accidentally hit the wrong button trying to adjust my my phone holder, so it doesn't keep hitting the volume button. We're gonna go drive to the theater now, and wait out front. Might as well.
Yes. I have to put the seatbelt on.
This is kind of a cool angle. I kind of like this angle.
Don't want the po-po mad at us.
The 5-0. Which way back to downtown?
Hanging a left.
Hanging a left? Hanging a left. Hopefully the camera don't go flying.
Hopefully it stays on the window. Mine always pops off.
Yep, I'm hoping so too. My window mount's really good though.
If anybody's near Indian Head and they love ice cream or want a good place to eat, check out the Dairy Mart.
I've seen that. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's always busy. Everybody's lined up outside
And they're not
every
open.
day.
They're not open right now.
Not for the season.
Not for the season.
Yeah.
I should have done this angle when I came in. Don't fall
At
out.
the hospital sign, make a right.
Oh, yep.
Historic downtown.
Historic downtown.
Grand Theater.
I love Indian Head. It's a really cool place. There's a lot of history here. Don't you agree, Tom?
Well, like I was telling you before, speaking to a friend of mine, his father, I'd asked him, do you know of any haunted places in Indian Head that we can investigate? And he looked at me all serious as serious can be, never cracked a smile, nothing. He goes, Tom, this whole town is haunted. So it's pretty interesting to hear him say that, and when he talks, you usually listen. So, but he never would pinpoint exactly
Where?
right.
The whole town is haunted, so it could be every house.
Well,
For all we know.
Right there's Grand Theater.
There's a Grand Theater right there where we're spending our night.
And be sure to vote for them.
Yeah, vote for them.
I voted for the past few days. You can vote one time a day, once per day, but you can do it every day. There's 4 days left, and if they win, they get like $65,000
That's pretty good.
to go to renovating and restoring.
Is this a Saskatchewan-wide thing, or is it a Canadian-wide thing, or what kind of...
I'm not sure.
Because I seen
It's
something...
called the Next Great Save.
Because I seen something at the Fort Loraine Museum. They were doing something. They were telling people to vote for the Hurry House. It needed repairs and stuff.
Well,
And
it
they're
might be
asking
each
people to
province
vote.
has one or something.
Yeah, it might be. I can't wait to see this movie. Jason Statham, a working man. Hope it's good.
Human traffickers beware. It looks good. I haven't seen a movie yet with Jason Statham that I
You didn't
thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that he's been in that's actually really good.
The movie that I recently watched, and I can't wait for part 2 to come out, it's called The Beekeeper.
Yes, I seen that one. I liked that one too that he was in. That was crazy, some of the kills in that one.
Yeah, The Beekeeper's pretty good.
Yeah.
And just right next door, there's an apartment building, an apartment upstairs that's for rent.
Mm-hmm.
It's $1,000 a month, not including utilities, and it's right beside the theater.
That's not including utilities?
No.
Wow. That's expensive.
Yeah, and it's one of those top.
And it's kind of gross looking too.
Jeez, dude, don't hold back on film. It doesn't matter who's watching. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit much, but...
Yeah. I mean, what I mean is, like, it's not brand new, so it feels like it's too much. Is what I'm trying to say.
In my opinion, it is too much.
Mm.
I know a little while back they had an apartment up for rent, and it was like $600 a month.
Oh yeah.
But I definitely wouldn't talk bad about apartments in another town. No, if I had to move again, and there was a place that was available here in the town of Indian Head, like a house or something, because I'm not really an apartment type person, I would definitely not hesitate to move to Indian Head.
It's actually a pretty nice place.
It's a very
nice place.
Like all towns has different things and stuff like that, but yeah, it's okay, buddy. Everybody can watch. Yeah. Staring over here like, what are y'all doing?
Waiting for the movie to start.
We're just two guys sitting in a car talking to each other.
Exactly. That's what we do all the time. Just try talking to a camera with no one around.
What in the world is your bottle jack doing in your front floorboard?
That's not mine. That's my brother's. I borrowed it from him because I don't have one. So he just threw it in my car, and I took off driving. And I never put it in the back because it's only temporary. Because I should probably have a jack in this car to change my tire if I get a flat.
Did you know you was going to have a passenger in this car today?
I did not know that, actually.
Oh, so you didn't think we was going to go to the Screaming House, whatever, and I was going to ride with you?
No, I thought you were going to take your own car, but then I just made the decision to take you with me.
So why would we take multiple vehicles to the same location if we're already together?
I don't know. Whatever. It's down there. No one can see it but you.
Well, no, I was just wondering because like your work hat with all the crap on it, and
You're not supposed to tell them it's down there. It's at a camera view. They can't see it.
what a way to make someone feel welcome in your vehicle, dude.
Welcome. Wow, you're gonna judge me over that?
Oh, you want me to judge? I'll judge you.
Judging. Oh,
I haven't
my God.
judged you yet, but I can.
I wouldn't. I won't judge you if you don't judge me. Don't show. Yeah, you can't even. That's great. I'm glad you can't reach it because you're gonna show the camera my filthy work hat.
I wasn't going to show the camera your filthy work hat. I was going to hold it right here and look at it. Why would I show the camera your dirty work hat? I mean, come on.
People are gonna figure out where I work.
Like I said, I haven't judged him yet, but I can.
He could, but he's not going to, so we're good.
How are they going to know where you work by looking at a plain hard hat?
There might be a coworker that sees it.
Do you know how many places has yellow hard hats?
Well, considering that people know where I live, there could be
Okay.
somebody in there that sees that hard hat and goes, "That hard hat looks familiar to me."
So
I know that.
everybody that's watching, there's this one town where this one business only wears one certain hard hat, and that's the one he's got. So now we have somebody sitting on the bottom steps just staring at us.
Smoking a cigarette in the $1,000 a month apartments.
Wondering what we're going to do.
Wondering what we're doing here, talking to ourselves like lunatics.
How many of these do you need?
Until my car smells beautiful, okay? Stop touching my stuff.
How's your rearview mirror not even falling?
What do you mean? This is not even that bad. Have you seen other rearview mirrors in Saskatchewan? They're way worse than this. This is mild compared to some I've seen.
You know, back home.
It's illegal. You told
Yeah.
me that. I know. I gotta remember to take that all down when I go over there this summer.
Why would you want to go?
Minot State Fair.
Why not?
It's only 2 hours away. Me and my girlfriend got a big trip planned.
You know state fairs aren't all that great down south.
They're not? Gotta be better than Estevan's.
You like merry-go-rounds?
Not overly.
They got merry-go-rounds.
Oh.
You like Ferris wheels?
Yeah.
They got a Ferris wheel.
Okay. That's it?
Do you like the swings?
Yeah, I love the swings. Those are my
They
favorite.
got the swings.
Okay. Well, I'm going because Jelly Roll's playing. On Sunday. I think Nathan's coming with me too. Nathan wants to see Jelly Roll.
How far does he roll?
I don't know. Ask him. How far does the Jelly Roll?
I had to make a wager on it.
Hmm.
I'm not a huge Jelly Roll fan. My son is.
I like him. Nathan likes him. My girlfriend likes him.
I like his story, where he came from, but
Yeah. I feel like
I'm not too big on his music.
the thing I like about his music is I hate country, but his music doesn't feel country to me when I listen to it.
It's not country.
It is country. He
Yes.
classify his music as country. That's why, because in the Minot State Fair, every single band there is country. But Jelly Roll is the only one playing. And if you look on Spotify, they classify his music as country.
I can classify anything that I want to classify it as. It doesn't make it.
Highway to Hell, you can classify that as country.
I'll classify it as country. Still not going to make it country.
I mean, that's just what Spotify and what Minot State Fair classify it as country, and what Jelly Roll himself classifies it as.
Beyonce classifies as country, and that's the furthest thing from country person will ever get. Waylon Jennings, that's country.
Ooh, he's good. I listen to him. Old school, but he's good. Yeah,
Hank
I'm going.
Hank Williams Jr., Conway Twitty.
I know all of them. My grandpa listened to all of them.
Those are country.
It'll be my second time in the United States going this summer. Last time I went was like 8 or 9 years ago. Went to the Black Hills.
Last time I was in the States about 9 years ago.
Yeah.
That's when I crossed over the border permanently.
And became a Canadian, or you're not a Canadian citizen, right?
Permanent resident.
Permanent resident, okay. Can you vote with that or not?
Nope.
No?
I cannot vote. I cannot even hold a political position. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure I'd want to.
Yeah, I don't know. It's rough right now. Let's not get into that, though.
Nope. Nobody can blame me for shit.
We'll talk about that after the live.
Wow. Only 2 people.
Yeah. It's going up and down, around and about.
We're just not that exciting.
No, we're not. We have to be investigating to be exciting. But we're locked out. Let me in.
Well, at 6:30 we can go in.
If it's open.
Well, that's when they're...
Yeah, that's when they're gonna...
She said the people that runs it will be here at 6:30.
She's on the board, she said?
Huh?
That lady, she's on the board.
I don't know.
Board member? I think she said she's a board member.
Maybe.
I can't remember. To grow the channel.
It's going to take a lot of Miracle Grow, buddy. Water it down.
So go buy a lot of bags of it. And get a watering. Yeah, I guess we're not that exciting.
Well, this is what happens when you do it off the cuff and you don't plan nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You spend more time thinking about what you can say to keep everyone's interest.
Yeah, but this is just us talking, this live stream portion.
Yeah.
It's just us talking in a car.
But then we got to sit here and think of what we're going to say.
Well, that's why we got to get people in here saying stuff so we have something to talk. Because when you got lots of people talking in here, you have lots to talk about.
Does anybody have any questions?
I guess I could pee on it.
Does anybody have any questions about how the night's going to go? Any particular way you would like for us to investigate it? Do you have any questions you want us to ask? So, I mean, right now is your opportunity.
There you go.
And I think that's something we may do is before an investigation, we'll throw a post up on Facebook. Any particular questions people would like to see asked or whatever. And
there was a good one that we have to ask. There was somebody that commented and said we had to ask. What was the question we have to ask tonight?
I didn't get a question.
You did. On your post you put. Somebody responded, and it was actually
Well,
a
they
pretty good
said
one.
that we should, like, recite.
Oh, yes, it was recite. That's right. It wasn't a question.
Yeah, it's like a trigger moment.
Yep, that's right. Trigger, yep.
So we might get up on stage and read some poems or
Something. Tom can stand up there by himself and read some poems while me and Jackie are in the basement.
maybe we'll do Romeo and Juliet and see if we trigger anything.
Ooh,
Or
we should do a poll.
play some opera music.
We should do a poll on Facebook and see if Tom should spend some time by himself.
You obviously already know the freaking answer to that. Is that really a question that needs to be asked?
We'll
Not
do it on
one-
YouTube.
Not one sane person's going to look at you and say, no, he should not be spending time by himself. It's automatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what people
That's
like
what
to do.
people want. That's why, you know.
Here's your poll. Should Curtis go into the basement nude and investigate? There.
That-
We'll see what people say to that.
People are going to be wear clothes and go alone. Do you know how much blurring I'm going to have to do? That's a lot of blurring.
I'm sure you don't have much to worry about.
Oh, shut up. Oh, lol. Oh. It's getting close. We got some really good footage. I'm actually pretty impressed with these microphones, how well they sound. Hey, Tom?
Yeah.
They sound pretty good for little mics like that. How long they last? They last a really long time. And this charging, they come in this really cool charging case. Opens up, and inside your microphones and all your attachments.
But you know what the best thing is about these mics?
They're very discreet.
You can wear them like you do on TikTok.
Yeah, you can wear them like TikTokers do.
We're a TikToker.
We're
Woo!
TikTokers now. Even though this is going on YouTube. What tools are we using tonight? Well, we're going to be using our new piece of equipment, the one that Tom built, the new REM pod. I guess we're using the last few.
Well, the REM pod's no longer new.
I guess it's no longer new.
I think the first time we used it was at Buddy's Pub.
I guess,
That was
yeah.
the only time it was used, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That was the only time we
So
used it.
this would be the second investigation.
This will be the second investigation with it. No,
Yes.
we used it at the barn, did we not? No.
No, I didn't have it then.
Okay, so it was Buddy's Pub would be the first time.
Buddy's Pub would be the first and only time we've used
Yeah.
the new REM pod, so this would be the second one.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
brought 2 REM pods. I brought motion detecting lights,
I brought 2 of those as well.
my
Cat
EMF
balls.
meter, and cat ball.
I brought 2 cat balls.
So we got 3 cat balls, 2 REM pods. Did you bring yours?
Yeah, I brought my REM pod, but my REM pod's shit.
Yeah, so 3 cat balls, 2 REM pods, 2 EMF meters.
3 EMF meters, because I got my other one, my M2.
Motion sensor lights, the spirit box, the Aztec
EVP
Death.
recorder. Live EVP recorder.
Yeah, we got 2 of those. Well, one live one, but the Aztec Death Whistle. I want to try it out. I don't think we've really used it much on this channel.
No, I used it a few times and it was just, the results were kind of mediocre and nothing really happened, so I just stopped. But
what happened might come later in the night.
yeah. Well, we blew it pretty early, the Aztec Death Whistle.
I know before I came on the channel, I was sitting in the living room with my girls, and we was messing around with the ghost tube. And I blew the Aztec Death Whistle that I 3D printed. And as soon as I got done, it came across the ghost tube and said, "We can hear you."
That's pretty creepy.
So yeah, that was pretty. I thought that would be pretty cool.
Do you know what's crazy? You found our YouTube channel through the Indian Head Screaming House video, and here we are on the 5-year anniversary investigating a location in Indian Head.
Yeah, I was researching the Screaming House on YouTube, and I was searching for paranormal, and that's when I found Purgatory Adventures, and I was watching them. There was a couple times I've actually called out to you, as seen a couple of lives and things like that. And then it was the Kronsberg Cemetery that we actually got to meet up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually printed you a few things.
You did, yeah.
EMF holder stand.
Yeah, which I still have at my desk.
And an EMF phone stand.
And
EMF
K2 meter.
Yeah, the K2. I printed a K2 meter that serves as a phone stand. I got one, he's got one. And then I did a K2 meter as a keychain.
Mm-hmm. Which is on my set.
You're the only one that has one, by the way. I didn't even print me one.
I love it.
I'm thinking about the REM pod, the cross REM pod.
Do you have it?
I'm thinking, well, yeah, but I'm thinking about making a small keychain version of it.
That would be cool. I'd put that on my keys. Do you have? Can we bring it out and show them?
Let me get it in my car.
Tom's gonna grab the REM pod. Our new cross REM pod. Our new cross REM pod. The only one in existence. It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Tom is giving it to me, which is awesome. He put a lot of work into this REM pod, and he's giving it to me, which is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna use it a lot, so I gotta find a case for it. Everything. This piece of equipment is what where I got my merch from. My merch idea. So this is an iconic piece for us.
Ugh. I'm getting ready to design a new REM pod. I want to make a coffin casket and have it as a REM pod.
There it is. And Tom has this thing so well insulated that our walkie-talkies don't even set this thing off.
No, they don't.
Which is crazy because my other REM pod that I bought, my walkies go off all the time to it, but this one does not. So this one, anything that touches this antenna is 100%. It's got to be some sort of energy touching this.
Like, I've shielded everything inside so well.
Besides the back here.
That any kind of electronic waves or whatever, it's a lot harder for this to pick up.
Oh, you fixed the bottom too.
Yeah, I put that
harder.
way it doesn't reset all the time.
Yep. Does it calibrate after so long?
Not now.
No, not now. So if I just hold this, it'll scream like that forever? That's good. I like that. On the one that I have, if you hold the antenna, it'll, after a while holding it, it'll shut off and recalibrate.
Oh, that one might. I've never had it.
Let's see. Let's just hold it and find out. Oh, it does.
Oh.
And then it goes back to normal.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh. Something's rattling around in here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little piece broke off. Still works fine, though. See our little REM pods?
This one is the ghost trap off of Ghostbusters. They go out and the doors open and it brings the spirits in. So I just kind of made it into a REM pod.
You've seen this one used before. This one here.
Yeah, this one we capture a lot off of.
Yeah, we do.
And I've even got this one insulated just like that. That one I'm using a Junior Thurman board in it, and this has a different type of printed circuit board, but it's based off the same. You have to
touch the antenna.
Yeah.
Did you get that box that Nathan got from Amazon? That $150 yes/no box?
I'm not paying $150 for a yes/no box that literally costs $5.50 to make.
I know. We opened it up and you got the picture of the guts and everything?
Well, all it is, it's two sensors.
Yeah.
You got a sensor on the left and a sensor on the right with a 9-volt battery and two LED lights.
Mm-hmm.
So if the sensor on the right is activated, the light turns on. If the sensor on the left is activated, the left light turns on. So you'd have a green for yes, a red for no.
Yeah.
Or a blue for no.
Yeah, but
if a spirit wants to say yeah, they activate the sensor on the yes side. If the spirit wants to say no, they activate the sensor on the left side.
But the wiring looks like a kindergartner did it. They got duct tape in there, which I don't even think you're supposed to use, right?
Electrical tape.
They got duct tape.
Oh, that's just to hold the whatever that black, I don't know what that is.
And then what about up here?
Yeah, they're just holding the wires in place, which a hot glue gun would have done, because they used a hot glue gun here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. But literally,
it's empty as hell. Like, it's almost very empty.
All it is the two sensors, the two LEDs, and a battery with an off and on. That's it.
That's all it is. See, that's what Nathan paid. Let's see. That's what what the heck? That's not the right one. Why'd it go back? That's what Nathan paid $150 for. That's what it looks like on the outside. They actually hot glued this thing shut, and then when you open it up, that's the inside of it. And he paid $150 for that thing. Nathan did.
You can go on Amazon and get a pack of two sensors for around $5 or $6.
Yeah.
A 9-volt battery, it's whatever you pay at the store for a 9-volt battery, depending on what brand you get. LED is about 50 cents a bulb. So there's $1 worth of LEDs. About $5 worth of sensors. $2 for a battery. The wires, is just the regular red, black wires.
Yeah, but
that's all it does.
I think the first warning sign of I shouldn't buy this is the 0 reviews it had. On Amazon, it had 0 reviews. So I mean, I wouldn't have bought it if anything had 0 reviews. No, thank you.
Oh no!
What happened? Batteries are dead?
Oh.
It's okay, I got batteries. I got like a whole case full in there.
Yeah, it's a good thing I need 3 AA batteries.
I gotta find my sweater. I just realized I don't have it, which kind of concerned me. I don't know where it went to.
Yeah, see, I can take these 4 screws apart.
Yeah.
And I can put this sensor in a 3D printed body.
Mm-hmm.
But there ain't no reason to do all that.
I love this device, though. Tom, if I get 3D printer, will you help me with it?
Teach you how to use it?
Yeah.
I reckon. The question is, do you have the patience for a 3D printer?
Gotta have the patience for it.
You know how long it took just to print the cross?
Do you know how long it took to build the damn thing? You were building, it took a long time, right? all the junior Thurman boards coming not working right, and
Yeah, I did have to replace a few boards, but the actual build time when I had everything together, I had it wired up and functioning within 20 minutes.
mm-hmm.
But the cross took about 17 and a half hours to print. And then I painted it silver.
And then put the moss all over it, which I think was a great touch. The moss.
I needed the moss.
He's hiding something basically, but
Hiding some flaws.
But it actually worked out pretty good because it actually adds to it. It looks good. Where'd you get the moss from?
Actually, here in town.
Oh, really?
At East Hardware.
Oh, you just went on the ground and just started picking moss?
No, I went inside and bought a bag.
Oh, you can do that.
Oh.
Hey, can you leave that open? We're the ghost hunters. We're locked out.
Yeah, we're the ones that's supposed to be in there, and we locked ourselves out.
We locked ourselves out.
Okay. There's a movie on tomorrow.
Yeah, at 6:30.
It's at 7:30.
The movie?
Yeah, it's 7:30. Yeah.
It's usually 7:30.
7:30, but I think the doors are opening at...
yeah,
They wanted us gone by 6:30.
What's that?
They wanted us gone by 6:30.
Oh, okay. All right.
So...
It's still open.
Okay, what's the code so we know? Or are you allowed to tell us? Or...
I'm not sure I'm supposed to tell you. So
Oh,
I
okay,
don't know.
maybe
You'd have
not
to
then.
ask Lisa for that.
Okay, well, yeah, just leave it unlocked for us.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, we're going to go back in.
We're gonna go...
Today, or you got more to do than...
Oh, we're here all night.
Oh, we're spending the night.
Oh, I see.
After
Back
the...
tomorrow?
Yeah, no, we're spending the night. After the movie's over and everyone's out, we're gonna stay the night until tomorrow.
Stay the night in the theater?
In the theater, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing in there?
We're paranormal investigators.
Okay. But you're allowed to be in there?
Yep.
Okay. You know how to lock it up afterwards?
Yep.
Okay.
Asking for a code.
Huh?
Asking for a code. You know better than that.
Yeah, I thought I'd try.
Well, the door's unlocked, so...
Now we can go. We can actually go in, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. That was a stroke of luck that he was here.
What the heck?
Oh, you got that. I'll take my phone. Oh, I'll close my windows. Alright, sorry, we're going in.
Wow, to think he's here all about... He's halfway up the road now.
Yeah, when I told him that we're paranormal investigators and we're spending the night, he was like, ah! And like walked away.
Yeah.
He
He
did
kind of had that look like he understood.
It does sound like he's very much of a believer. Why is my face so big? Why is it so big? On here.
Probably zoomed in.
How do I zoom out?
Squeeze the screen.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello, Roger. Do you guys want to have a look around now that we actually made it in before the movie starts? Or before we have to get kicked out?
Well, we're not kicked out.
Well, not kicked out, but...
We just sit down and watch.
Yep.
We'll do this right here for now.
Yeah, for now. Okay, we got a half an hour. We got in just in time. We'll flip this around. This is the main entrance where we come in. That's Tom. This is the concession area. The bathrooms. Now you can either go in through this door, or you can go in through this door over here, which takes you into the theater. And they have the lights off right now in here. There's only these overhead ones. Now, I'll take you guys up the stairs. It's so dark in here, you can't even see the theater. Like, right now I'm facing towards the theater right now. Towards the screen. I'll go up the stairs.
Be careful.
Yep.
Is that light always on up there?
Yep. We're gonna have to shut the LEDs off tonight. I guess I should take my sunglasses off. That would help. Okay. So that's looking out towards the screen. Here, we'll flip the lights on. And there's the feeder. Do you want to hold those for a minute? Thank you. There's the theater. There's a big drop right here. That's where we were when we came in. Come in from down, you come around, and the theater's over there and the screen. Now back here is where the activity is, where I felt the most activity. And then through this door. So you got all of our equipment there. This place is where I felt the most activity. I'm not feeling much right now. Maybe we can get them to come back later on. There's a hole in the floor. Gotta be careful of that tonight. And there's our car down there.
The amount of dead flies.
I know, there's a lot. We're breaking up a bit. I can't imagine the reception being very good up here. Yeah, there we go. That's the place. Come down these stairs again. And there we go. And this takes us back where we first started. There's a basement and everything with tunnels and all sorts of stuff. Pixelating a bit. I don't know how to check the reception on here. That's the screen.
All these seatings are still the original.
Still the original seating. David, how's it going? Hey guys. Roger, can't remember if I said hi to you already. I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Good to see her back at her. For those of you that don't know, every year we always take a break from investigating. Usually starting from around Christmas time to usually about April is usually our break period. And the only reason we do that is because in Saskatchewan, tell them, Tom, how bad our winters are.
Negative 40, negative 50 Celsius outside.
And about
So freaking cold.
and about 30 feet of snow.
And yeah, it definitely makes travel difficult.
Impossible sometimes, especially with 30 feet of snow to travel through.
Well, you can say 30 feet.
We'll say 30 feet.
2 to 3 feet's more like it. But
Nice shirt. You like our shirts? That's Tom's shirt. Tom, show him your name.
Oh.
Purgatory Adventures on the back. Tom on one side. A little ghost on the other. And Purgatory Adventures on the back. And then on Tom even has a hat. Let's come into the light.
I was gonna say,
It's kind of dark in
if
there.
we're gonna show stuff off, maybe show them where they can see.
Yeah. Tom's got the hat. This is Purgatory Adventures, and on the side, the Sask flag. On the other side, there's nothing, and then on the back, we got a little ghost.